Chapter 15:38. Fetus Earth Maze. Translator. Atlas Studios. Editor. Atlas Studios. Master, Yifan muttered, looking at Lu Weiyin, who was right in front of him. He had an expression of admiration. After a long time, Yifan saw his master again. He looked the same as before. He wore a gray hemp garment. It was very simple and plain, but his muscular body could not be concealed. He wore a conical hat that was large and wide. It covered his face under the shadow, concealing his appearance. His chin was wide and thick. It gave people the feeling of steadiness and unwavering determination. A rank 8 Gu immortal? The two Yi clan Gu immortals were forced to appear. They were hiding in the lake earlier. The moment this immortal battlefield was created, they were forced out. Who is he? He has southern border aura, but he is definitely not a member of the righteous path. Timianshan had a grim expression. Oh, life is hard, so you want me to stop? Fang Yuan smiled coldly at Lu Weiyin. Countless thoughts appeared in his mind. He was thinking at rapid speed. This guy is a hypocrite. He had created the immortal battlefield killer move long ago. He could have saved Shan Clan and Hu Clan's good immortals, but he chose to appear right after. Coming out and telling me that life is difficult and that I should stop. This is fake kindness. However, he is a rank 8 Gu immortal after all. My three-breast future vision had already been active, but it did not warn me. This move is too low ranked, the core time path immortal Gu. After is only rank 7. And this immortal battlefield killer move that he said is very profound. My investigative methods could not find it. Fang Yuan thought to himself. He had an array of methods against most rank 7 and rank 6 Gu immortals in the world. He could suppress them, but against a rank 8 Gu immortal, he was still inferior. The enemy was a rank 8 Gu immortal, and he was inside an immortal battlefield killer move. Fang Yuan was in a passive situation. But he was not worried. Reverse flow protection seal was his greatest defense. He had modified it extensively during this period. Even if Heavenly Court had a counter to it, they could only influence the initial version. It could not work on the current Fang Yuan. Immortal killer move. Myriad Dragon. Fang Yuan breathed in deeply, using his strongest offensive method again. Roar! Countless silver sword dragons flew out and filled the entire immortal battlefield killer move. The dragons roared. They had a ruthless expression as they attacked Lu Weiyin. Lu Weiyin smiled lightly. He was completely unconcerned. Friend, don't be so angry. Killing cannot solve all problems. Saying so, aura burst out of his body as he used an immortal killer move. This killer move made an effect immediately. It started to rain. But this rain was not made of water, it was made of sand. Sand rained down like a torrent, appearing out of nowhere. The immortal battlefield resonated, causing the sand to be even heavier, as the entire battlefield was covered by a veil of sand. Immortal killer move. Descending sand. The sword dragons were covered by the sand. Their thunderous roars became very soft. Their long and sharp bodies shrunk as their sinister claws became soft and fluid. In a few breaths of time, the army of ferocious sword dragons was completely weakened, turning into tiny white earthworms that were the size of a human arm. This killer move! Fang Yuan's expression changed. He realized something. It seems he has already found out my identity. Lu Weiyin sighed as he watched. This person is truly an otherworldly demon, a cause of calamities and tribulations. Not only does he have great battle strength, he has also grown sufficiently now. The more worrying thing is that he has a vicious and scheming mind. He acts with precise ruthlessness. This is truly a misfortune for ordinary people in life. Thinking so, Lu Weiyin called out, Gu Immortal and Gu Master friends, the saying goes, heaven helps those who help themselves. Everyone is in danger now. You have to unite and work together to resist this demon. That is the only way to survive. In this battlefield killer move, if you do not have the determination to resist the demon, I will not be able to protect you. I will need your help in this following killer move. Master, what do you want us to do? Go ahead and instruct us. Yifan shouted loudly in an energetic mood. Lu Weiyin turned around and smiled as he nodded. I only need all of you to have determination to fight against this demon. I understand. Yifan nodded. He looked at Fang Yuan angrily as battle will emerged from his body, rising up like smoke. The upper extreme heavenly eagle also landed. Its eyes stared at Fang Yuan with hatred. Even though Fang Yuan hatched it, he had deprived it of freedom. Even blood-related parents who did that would be hated. In that case, we might as well cooperate. Tai Mianxian calmed his mind, even though Lu Weiyin was mysterious. In this situation, Fang Yuan was the enemy. The enemy of an enemy was a friend. Tai Mianxian responded to Lu Weiyin's call. On the other hand, Yi Clan's two Gu immortals discussed and also summoned their intent to fight against Fang Yuan. As for the mortal Gu masters, asking them to fight a Gu immortal greatly challenged their courage, but because Lu Weiyin was taking the lead, and Fang Yuan was simply too vicious, having the intent to kill them, they all summoned their fighting spirits. Only Shangshin Xi shook her head. She had a sorrowful gaze. Fang Yuan was her benefactor. How could she fight him? Clan leader, now is not the time for mercy. That Fang Yuan is an ambitious demon who acts viciously. He will not reciprocate your kindness. Even Wei Dixin, who was beside Shangshin Xi, urged. Enough, I will not be enemies with Brother He Tu, even if he kills me. Shangshin Xi shook her head with firm determination. The people around her sighed. The other Gu masters were unhappy with Shangshin Xi's attitude, but because of her status in the situation now, they did not dare to speak up. Lu Weiyin saw that everyone had summoned their wills. He smiled brightly. Good, he said, turning to face Fang Yuan. I would like you to evaluate my move. Mud piled into a wall. Immortal killer move. Mud piled into a wall. Battle will surge from everyone, absorbed into the small world rapidly. The immortal battlefield resonated again. Fang Yuan had an alert expression. He did not attack randomly. He chose to watch the situation closely. At the next moment, walls appeared out of nowhere, erected by his side. Fang Yuan smiled and attacked, using all sorts of methods to smash these walls. But the walls formed at an incredible speed, while Fang Yuan's methods were affected by descending sand and became very weak. The yellow walls did not have offensive power, but they formed and gathered. Some were in front of Fang Yuan, while others surrounded him in all directions, above, below, and on all sides around him. Immortal killer move. 6-directional maze. Lu Weiyin grunted as a third killer move was used. Fang Yuan's mind was stirred. At this moment, Lu Weiyin had finally bared his fangs. The 3 killer moves, descending sand, mud piled into a wall, and 6-directional maze, rapidly activated and fused together, forming a huge maze that completely enveloped Fang Yuan. This maze extended in all directions. It was like the core of a hollow mountain. All sorts of interweaving paths and walls were complex and confusing. People would feel dizzy just looking at them. Fang Yuan's Myriad Dragon Killer move was created from the fusion of Myriad Self and Ancient Sword Dragon transformation. But Lu Weiyin's Fetus Earth Maze was the combination of 3 rank 8 killer moves. It had an incredible power. Fang Yuan felt his sense of direction dwindling here. He could not tell where was up, down, left, or right. He tried to move alongside the walls, but he completely forgot the path he came from. He tried to attack the yellow walls, but any attack that landed on the walls became extremely weak, because these walls had the effect of descending sand. It seems that I cannot brute force my way out of here. I need to expose this immortal battlefield's weakness and strike at it. Realization appeared in Fang Yuan's mind. He sat down on the spot and closed his eyes, using all sorts of wisdom path methods.